guys can give me shit all you want for going to Starbucks, but when it's the only option that you got, you take advantage of it. Although I have a Sheetz, their coffee absolutely sucks. I actually legitimately feel like I get judged when I go to Starbucks because I'm not one of those people that orders a mocha frappa latte grande, extra cream sugar, and every flavoring that you have behind the counter. I'm kind of just like, hey, could I get a normal coffee with cream and sugar? And I feel like I'm the outcast for that. What's this world come to? Anyway, guys, good morning. It is very early in the morning right now. It's like 7:30 a.m. Today's a cool day. We're headed over to Whitmoyer Chevrolet because Mike and the team over at Whitmoyer are doing a little unveiling of his new ZR1. I haven't been able to honestly connect with Nick or Mike or any of those guys for a while because the weather in Pennsylvania has just been absolutely atrocious. These past 2 weeks have been this awkward, you know, Mother Nature's period where she's trying to transition from, you know, winter to spring, and it's awkward and it's ugly and it's cold and it's rainy and it's very demotivating actually. So I only got one up for you guys, which was the reaction of my father-in-law in the Z06. Video is starting to get some traction now and people are really enjoying it. If you haven't checked it out already, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to that video right here so you guys can go over if you're looking for some laughs and some really hilarious reactions. My father-in-law is the absolute man. But anyway, guys, we do have the vid out today. It's not all that nice of a day. I don't even know if the sun's gonna show its face today, but we're not gonna let that stop us. We can only use weather as an excuse for so long. Also wanted to just take a quick second to say that the winner has not been chosen yet for the giveaway Grom through Enthusiast. We'll relay all of those details and information of the contestant that does win the Grom here in the beginning of the week. We basically took last week to compile all of the data and all of you that entered for the Grom, which we then submitted to our sweepstakes agency, and they will be choosing a winner at the beginning of this week. So I hope to have a communication rolled out to you guys at the latest by the end of this coming week. Now, speaking of giveaways, we've identified another item that we want in our crosshairs. We're gonna pull the trigger on here shortly. We just need to find one that's in good condition and meets the criteria of our requirements. How about that? Without giving too much away, I will say that it is a bigger item. It is gonna be a larger item and it has 4 wheels this time. Let's just say that. Gives you guys enough wiggle room to make some assumptions without completely giving it away. If you do want to know more exactly about the direction that we're going, you guys can check out the brand site Enthusiast. I'll put that right here on the screen so you guys can check it out, because we might have posted something last week that was just a little bit more specific. Now, I'm also working with some vendors that I want to get on board for what's going to be this build. I think it's going to be such a cool giveaway, and the timing of it couldn't be any better. So that said, guys, we're going to cruise on over to InShane Designs. We're going to meet up with the crew, and then we're going to see where this day takes us. I think it's going to be a great day. You know what, while we're on the topic of Starbucks, I read an article the other day that had some mind-blowing facts in it. So let me share some of those with you guys. Since 1987, think about that, 1987, I was born in 1991, Starbucks has added an average of 2 stores every single day across the world. Another one was Santa Fe, California, by geographic, has the highest concentration of Starbucks. Within 25 miles, they have 560 stores. It's insane. Another one for you guys, all them basic girls out there that everybody always makes fun of. Well, the average Starbucks customer visits the store on average, again, 6 times per month, while a loyal 20% of customers go to the store over 16 times per month. If you do some quick mental math, with the average checkout cost of about $6, people are spending nearly $100. Those basic white girls are spending nearly $100 a month on their coffee. All right, enough Starbucks trivia for the day. Let's get this day started. Alright, quick pit stop over at Guitarmageddon ZL1's house. Let's see how awake he is. He just got off of a week of working 3rd shift.
So tired.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. So yeah, I've been working nights this past week, night shift. So My body says I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, but I'm actually awake.
Honestly, guys, I used to work second shift. I used to work like a 3 to 11 shift, but it always went to like 2 a.m. So feeling your pain right now, Nick. Feeling your pain. Good way to warm things up on a cold day. It feels just as good as you would imagine. There it is, Dave. Congrats, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Congrats,
yeah,
man.
So,
looks awesome.
It's gonna be a nice addition, isn't it?
It will be. God, this carbon is just insane.
It is.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere you look. It just catches your eye.
Just straight across the top.
Look at that. Alright guys, so it was a really good turnout here at Whitmore Auto Group. Unfortunately, I gotta cut all the activities short just by a little bit today because I've got a few things that I need to attend to. So with that said, I'm gonna meet you guys back at the house. Alright guys, and we're back in the garage, Enthusiast World headquarters. Now, per the title of this video, you guys are probably wondering, what in the hell is this license plate, Jack? The significance of this license plate is the fact that Bartholomew the Savage is sold, ladies and gentlemen. He is gone. I had him for like, I don't know, 5-6 months, something like that. Drove him through winter and then sold him. Now, a friend of mine actually ended up picking it up off of me, which is kind of cool because, you know, keeping it kind of local, if you will. So, Bart is now sold. He was my 2002 Subaru Impreza wagon, had like 163,000 miles on it, made a whole bunch of sounds, but was incredibly reliable for me throughout the term of my ownership. Now that brings us to the question of, okay, now I have the Vet. We have my wife's RAV4, 2017 RAV4s, which she scoots around in, and of course, the Duramax, but what am I gonna daily drive? So the solution to this question temporarily is the Duramax. I'll be driving that every day. Thank God I have that new VGT turbo in it because it's way more efficient than the old fixed vane. But the question is now raised of, what should I daily drive? Well, for those of you guys that have been with the channel for an extended period of time, I had a 2010 TDI wagon. It was a sport wagon, turbo diesel. Probably the coolest car I've ever owned in the sense that I just loved it. Holistically, you know, the Vet's a Vet and the Duramax is a Duramax, but for a daily driver, best daily driver I've ever owned. Otto loved it too, right buddy? Did you? He's a good boy. And directionally, that's kind of where my mindset is again. I want to get another TDI. I sold my previous TDI, well, I actually kind of gave it back to to Volkswagen because they had bought it through basically the claims process from the emission scandal that Volkswagen went through that a lot of us are probably aware of. But I was thinking that the TDI is directionally where I want to go again, because I can go out, I can get one, and then, you know, we can do a little programmer, if you will, which will get a significant amount of efficiencies back out of the car, and it'll be something that my wife can drive. And overall, they're super efficient cars that go for like under $10,000. You can find ones with relatively low miles on them for 10 grand. So we did have a little bit of a change in the enthusiast garage. Now we're just down to 3 vehicles instead of 4. Oh, and lastly, guys, the one thing that I forgot to mention in my previous upload is a lot of you were asking about the Q&A and why I never did a Q&A. Well, I did it in one of my previous videos, but I lost some footage off my GoPro because my SD card actually snapped inside of the SD card adapter, and I lost all the footage. It all became corrupt and basically a figment of my imagination, not yours, because you guys weren't there. But anyway, this is the video. I had it up for a little while, and it kind of just didn't settle with me. I felt like the video wasn't up to kind of the level of quality that I hold myself to for all of you guys, and I felt like it really wouldn't meet your level of expectation, so I decided to take it down. But this week I do plan on doing the Q&A. I'll probably post another photo up on Instagram to allow for a medium for you guys to ask your questions. I'll go ahead and put my Instagram right here. You guys can go ahead and check me out there if you haven't already. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, my like league, I love you guys. Do what you do best. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please go ahead and do so, and I will see you guys in the next upload.